you'll be learning how to approach an airport for landing. You're flying in a Piper Cub about 5 miles northwest of the Eagle Creek Airport, which is directly ahead of you. Adjust the throttle to maintain about 70 miles per hour for the approach. The runway in use right now at Eagle Creek is runway 3, which runs right to left. To land, you first need to line up with the runway. Waypoint markers have been placed to suggest a good flight path for the landing.
Okay. This plane's kind of cool. I like this one. It's got a little thing in the middle. See how you're doing. Whoa.
Remember, to look around, move the hat switch on top of your joystick, or press and hold the space bar, then move the mouse.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Okay. So, welcome back to Flight Simulator. We today are doing some more missions. Oh, still on beginners, but they're actually getting pretty hard. So, this is just kind of flying around in circles, right now. So, I'll just skip ahead to the part where we do the fancy landing. No. Oh, man. Okay, no. This kind of stuff happens a lot, if you're not familiar with my other ones. The second I decide to look out of the cockpit, everything goes to hay. Oh, man.
Use gentle movements. Moving the stick too much can send you out of control.
You don't say. Okay, this is a delicate procedure here, see? I'm using a legit flight joystick. What? And it's just the slightest twitch. That's what you gotta do. Okay, there's the objective. Why are we falling? I think we actually might have to speed up some. Okay, I don't know what's with this thing. Might just be a different kind of flying style for the plane. I think we got it though, thank goodness.
Look to the left. You should be flying parallel to the runway as we fly past the airport to set up for landing. At this point in an approach, you would normally slow the aircraft down to prepare for landing. This Cub is slow enough that you don't need to slow down. Just keep flying at about 70 miles per hour. At this point, we're flying on what is called the downwind leg of the traffic pattern.
Oh, that's much nicer. Whoop. Does any of these switches do anything? Oh, it's a throttle there. That's cool. This view looks kind of like it was painted, though. This fits better with the game. Heading to the runway. Okay. Turning towards the runway now. Gentle movements. Nice. Doing pretty good, I think. How far away is this thing? Do people really have to circle all the way around like this? That takes forever. I just kind of like to angle in as quick as possible and hope it's much quicker.
Great. Now turn onto final and line up with the last 3 markers. Adjust the throttle to slow down to 60 miles per hour. The runway is at an altitude of 794 feet.
Alright, we're going about 70. Slowing it down. Gotta get to 60, he said.
Throttle all the way and very gently pull back on the stick to level off. Stay as close to the ground as possible without landing. Eventually, the wheels will touch down.
That's a lot of hope. Gotta keep lined up with these markers.
You're doing well. Keep it steady.
You're doing well.
You're going too slow. Push the throttle forward a bit to speed up and gently push forward on the stick so you don't climb.
Okay. We're angled a bit here. I don't like that. Gotta try to stay on center. It's a tough game, but it's really fun. I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of this, actually. Whoa,
You're almost
whoa,
there.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Reduce the throttle all the way to idle and get ready to land.
What? Did I just bounce? Alright. Nice. Nice. Like a boss. Nailed it.
Great. You're on the ground. Coast to a stop or apply the brakes.
Brakes.
You've done it. You've successfully landed.
Why is the screen spinning? Just let me see the... What? Just let me see the outside. There we go. How did I get in an angle like that? Oh well, we won.
In this tutorial, you'll be learning how to take off and land on very short mountain airstrips with tall trees nearby. It's very important to use the flaps during short takeoffs and landings. Flaps serve two purposes. They generate more lift, and they cause drag, which slows the plane down. Before taking off, you should extend the flaps one notch by pressing the F7 key. If you want to watch how the flaps change the look of your wing, you can switch to spot view by pressing the F11 key. Press F9 to return to virtual cockpit view. To start the engine, press Ctrl-E. Try to take off when you reach 55 knots and climb out at 60 knots, which will give you the best angle of climb in this aircraft.
Is that it? There weren't really any controls given for if you're using a joystick. Oh well. I forget what the whole point of this mission was. Nah, doesn't matter. Alright, I think that's enough speed. I think. There we go.
Pull back now to lift off.
Whoa.
Great takeoff. Now that you're in the air, retract the flaps by pressing the F6 key.
What flaps?
Your landing spot will be the Lower Loon airstrip to the south of your present position. It's very short and surrounded by hills, so it will be difficult
Whoa, whoa,
to
whoa,
land
whoa,
on
whoa,
if you
whoa, whoa,
approach
what's
the
going
runway
on?
from
What's
the
going on?
runway.
Hey, hey! I don't know what happened there. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, we gotta extend the flaps with F7. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Why is this thing dipping and diving?
Great takeoff. Now that you're in the air,
What
retract
the heck?
flaps by pressing
Go
the
up!
F6
What's
key.
your deal? I don't get this plane.
Track the flaps by pressing the F6 key.
Why? Why? Maybe I just wasn't going fast enough? Is that it? Probably.
Pull back now to lift off.
Pulling back.
Great takeoff. Now that you're in the air, retract the flaps by pressing the F6
Didn't
key.
even use them.
Your landing spot will be the lower
Why?
Loon airstrip
Why?
to the
No.
south of your
No.
present position.
Stop. Stop.
It's very short
Stop.
and surrounded by
Stop. No.
If you want to watch how
No.
the flaps change the look of
Quiet.
your wing, you can switch to
Quiet
spot view by
assistance,
pressing
man.
the F11
No.
key.
Why does that
Press
happen? Oh. My rage. I wonder if I can just drive there.
Pull back now to lift off.
You know what? It doesn't look that far. See if we can't drive there. Ooh. 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 Game didn't like that very much. Yeah. I, I think we lost. Let's give this another go. Cabin. Okay. I don't know what's the deal with everything over there, but it's not friendly. Why do I list? I always list to the right, or left rather.
Great takeoff. Now that you're in the air, retract the flaps by pressing the F6 key. Pull back now to lift off. Your landing spot will be the Lower Loon airstrip to the south of your present position. It's very short and surrounded by hills, so it will be difficult to land on if you approach the runway from the wrong direction. The best route to the Lower Loon is to follow the river valley rather than flying straight over the hills. This will allow for a shallower approach for landing. You can follow the waypoint markers if you want.
This is the hardest plane I've ever seen to fly. I don't know why it's so hard. I'm like almost pooping myself because I've never gotten this far in this plane on this mission. Off camera there was like at least 4 other attempts. Oh, come on, just turn. Please. Why do you do that? Now, even out. Oh my goodness. This is terrifying. Let's all get out. Ooh. Okay. No. Stop it. See, why do you wobble like that? Why do you wobble? It like does whatever it pleases. No. Get away from the rocks. Get away. No. Get away. Get away. Get away from them. Get away. Oh, that's stressful on the plane, I bet. I'm gonna throttle down just a tiny bit. I need you to turn. I need you to turn. Oh, oh, oh no. Okay, okay, okay. This is not a good situation we're dealing with right now. Okay. Away from the rocks. Just follow the river. Don't hit a mountain. How long is this pathway? Jeez. Just one nightmarish second passing after another. Let's see how long it takes to get here. Where is this place? I've been flying for like 10 minutes. I hope I wasn't supposed to turn off this or something. I feel like I'm getting close though. I think I'm a little more than halfway there, perhaps. I wonder if I could just fly straight to that marker. Or actually, I don't want to die. I've come so far. Can I just glide over these? Yes. Yes, I can. Nifty. Okay, control the aircraft's getting a little wonky. It's like I'm just trying to fly in a straight line here. Just trying to stabilize it because it keeps listing to the left.
Now that you're getting close to the airport, maintain 55 knots and fully extend the flaps by pressing the F8 key. Remember to increase power to compensate for the increased drag, or you might stall.
To decrease power, it said. I don't think this was such a good idea so early on. Unless I'm landing with those green things, like following that, if that's my landing path. Oh dear.
You might not be able to stop before you reach the trees at the end of the runway.
What?
Go around and try it again.
No way. We're doing this. Go around and try again. I'm following these arrows. I'm going in. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, maybe we ought to go around after all. Hang on a sec. No! Pull!
The best route to the lower loon is to follow the river valley rather than flying straight over the hills.
Yeah, we're flying over
This
the
will
hills.
allow for a shallower approach for landing. You can follow the waypoint markers if you want.
If I want. I like how it gives you a choice at least. Oh, there's a big one over there. I'm going straight there. Straight there. Well, I guess I'll see you in 3 hours. In the sky again. Just can't wait to get to that checkpoint and dive. I'll bet you we can fly over that grassy mountain bit. I'm feeling pretty confident about my plane skills with this one now. At first it took a little getting used to, but it kind of makes sense after 3 hours of bashing your head trying to take off.
In real bush flying, you should always overfly the runway before landing to check the runway condition and to look for obstacles which could contribute to an unsafe landing. Even in Flight Simulator, it's a good idea to inspect a landing site before committing.
It's because it's a simulator.
Many of the mountain strips in this area are one-way in, one-way out approaches, and you only get one chance at the landing with no possibility of a go-around. If you need to turn around within the confines of a valley or a canyon, you can perform a canyon turn by slowing the aircraft down and dropping the flaps. With this technique, you can minimize your turn radius as long as you keep the power up and stay above stall speed.
Come on, full throttle, make it over these trees.
As you approach lower loon, start slowing down early in preparation to land, or to execute a canyon turn if you need to turn around.
This is close. I don't know how high this thing can go. Oh. There we go. Nice. We cleared it. Alright. Time to land. Where is it? All the way over there. Can just about see the end of it from here. Near the bottom left wheel. I think that's where the landing strip is roughly. Okay, I can just make out in the upper left by my left wing a little plane. So that's where we gotta land. So I'm gonna go a little wide on this, because I don't want to do this ever again. It was stressful.
When approaching at more than 60 knots, you might not be able to stop before you reach the trees at the end of the runway. Go around and try it again.
Nope. Alright, how fast are we going? We are going... I don't know which one is the speed. I'm guessing it's the green one. Best guess. Alright. So pull up a little. Oh no, we're nowhere near that. We're nowhere near that. Gonna have to swing around again. Okay. This is so worrisome because this is what destroyed me last time. See, there it is, the beeping of death. Oh, we are so low to the ground. I dare not look. I dare not look. I dare not take a gander at our lowness to the ground, because it is not going well, and I don't make me do it again, game! No! So we're approaching, yet again, the landing area. I stopped counting how many times I've done this over and over and over and over and over in Dallas and Texas, and this is gonna kill me if I keep flying like that. Oh, goodness gracious. We're gonna be there in a minute, I think, so sit tight. Whoa, that was close. I feel like I've gotten worse at flying since I started this.
Close to the airport, maintain 55 knots and fully extend the flap.
We turned accidentally a little bit away. No. I have not been doing well today. I've been failing this.
Great takeoff.
Like
Now that
really?
you're in the air,
Because I'm about to
retract the flaps
crash.
by pressing the F6 key.
I think.
Pull back now to lift off. Your landing spot will be the Lower Loon airstrip to the south of the present position. It's very short and surrounded by hills, so it will be difficult to land on if you approach the runway from the wrong direction.
Don't care. So what we're gonna do...
The best route to the Lower Loon is to follow the river valley rather than flying straight over the hills. This will allow for a shallower approach for landing. You can follow the waypoint markers if you want.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get about halfway and save it and see if we can next episode, because there's so many fails. I don't know. So I'm gonna get about halfway and then save it and hopefully survive. So I'll see you next time.